you to do this trip, and what made you go exactly? What was the click in your brain to decide that you wanted to do the trip?
Well, what made me do it is when I was a teenager, 13, 14, 15-year-old, when you get interested into adventures and adventure books, I got these books about sailors who had sailed around the world or to the Arctic or Antarctic or single-handed or in with crew, and I was reading all of them, and also the old stories about pirates, and so I
Stevenson, maybe?
yes, Delors, but Louis Stevenson, Treasure Island,
Marco Polo.
and or Jack London, The Sea Wolf.
Jack London's my favorite author.
Yeah, and some German authors, and my personal big hero is Bernard Moitessier. He's one of the best known French sailors. He's since 20 years dead now, but he wrote several books, and they really got me, and I thought that I want to do that as well. I want to sail. I want to see what it is like on an ocean. But yeah, at the age of 15, well, I didn't have neither the knowledge nor the money nor the time nor whatever, so I had to postpone that. But from that time, I learned sailing. I went to a sailing club. I learned dinghy sailing, and went sailing with my stepfather on his sailing yacht. And later, as a student, I sailed with friends in the Netherlands, and so I slowly built up my experience and knowledge, and then I started work after my studies and saved money, because yeah, you obviously need a boat, and you also have to have the means to be off work for some time. And well, first I wanted to do such a trip with my sailing club. I had set up a team, and we were planning and preparing everything. And we tried to convince the other members to send the club boat on such a long trip. But eventually we could not convince the majority of the members, so we had to leave that idea. And then I thought, okay, then obviously you have to do it by yourself. And so first I went on a charter boat to sail across the ocean to find out how actually is it, how do I like it, and do I cope with being at sea, how about seasickness and all that things. And that went nice and well, and I thought, okay, now I think I can do it myself. Came back and saved, no, not saved, I had saved enough money, but I started looking for a boat. And I had my last job, I had a limited work contract, so I knew when it would end. I thought that's the perfect timing then to go, because I would have had to look for a new job anyway. And I said, well, I can move that a year or 1.5 years. And so I did.
So what's the major destination? What's the destination?
Well, it's actually, it might sound a bit silly to say, well, to do the trip. I mean, in German we have a saying that translates into English like, the trip is the goal, or the itinerary is the goal. Because as I explained, since I was a teenager, I had this idea and dream to do a long ocean passage trip.